In a moment of calm before the storm, when Britain thought everything was proceeding according to plan, the sky split open with a revelation no one expected. The curtains were suddenly drawn back, and the mask lifted from a plan hidden behind numbers and golden promises. What happened was not just an announcement, it was a political and economic shock that shook the United Kingdom to its core. Some say this moment will be written in history, others fear it was the start of a crisis far larger than imagined. And now, what you are about to hear is not merely details, but the secrets of a budget that shakes the government and exposes what has been operating behind the scenes. Before we continue, if you've made it this far, you're not an ordinary viewer. You're one who digs for the truth. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell. Share your opinion in the comments, the boldest comment could feature in the next episode. On the morning of the 26th of November, 2025, as if someone had pressed the trigger in the calm of diplomacy, the UK's Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, published the full budget document online, half an hour before Rachel Reeves was due to deliver her official speech in Parliament. OBR quickly apologised, calling it a technical error, but in politics, a technical error can be more devastating than a deliberate decision. Parliament was in uproar, the press was stunned, and the markets wobbled. Government bond yields fell temporarily, the pound fluctuated, and shares trembled. While everyone awaited the budget speech with anticipation, the figures were already being read before a single word was spoken. Transparency? Or scandal? Finally, Reeves stood before Parliament to reveal the leaked plan, a massive tax package aimed at plugging a financial gap, according to the government. The outcome? A burden that threatens millions of Britons. The government intends to raise £26 billion by 2029-30. The method is not by directly raising rates, but by freezing income tax thresholds, meaning any increase in salary pushes taxpayers into higher brackets. By 2029-30, around 780,000 people are expected to pay income tax for the first time, and 920,000 will enter a higher bracket. Reeves defended the move, saying the country faces a massive financial crisis and that this is the price for economic stability. Experts, however, described it as a hidden tax. The rate may seem unchanged, but anyone earning more will pay more automatically. Taxes do not stop at ordinary incomes. For luxury properties, a new annual tax will target homes valued above £2 million. Savings dreams? Not entirely safe. The government lowered the ISA exemption ceiling and reduced some tax reliefs on private investments. Electric car enthusiasts, a mileage-based tax will be introduced from 2028 as part of revenue measures. The result? What was once considered luxury or future planning has become taxable for the wealthy, the middle class, and even savers. To show a social fairness face, the government scrapped the two-child benefit cap, supporting families with more than 2 children. This affects hundreds of thousands of children. They also confirmed minimum wage increases and capped some bills, softening the tax impact. But even these measures are limited. Wage increases and bill caps may not counterbalance the tax pull from frozen thresholds. The tax plan comes at a time when the UK economy is fragile. Growth forecasts have been lowered, and despite the tax haul, revenues may not cover investment or secure long-term stability. The government has built a financial cushion, about £22 billion, to stabilise matters. Critics warn, if inflation rises, interest rates increase, or growth lags, this cushion may be insufficient. Opposition reactions were swift. Inside Parliament, some MPs called it an unprecedented scandal. The full budget leaked before the official announcement. Opposition leaders described the package as a smorgasbord of misery, because those paying the price are workers, employees, and savers, not just the wealthy. Markets were hesitant, initial panic, then some relief after the official speech. Bond yields stabilized, and the pound recovered slightly. Yet analysts warn this calm is temporary. Pressure on middle class and working families may erupt later. Today, Britain faces a choice: is this hidden tax, frozen thresholds, property taxes, savings, electric cars, the cost of stability? Or the beginning of a socio-economic spiral the country cannot escape? The government calls it responsible, an investment in the future, stable services, and national economy. Millions, however, wonder, will we face higher prices, heavier taxes, lower living standards, and greater burdens in years to come? Share your opinion in the comments. Is this budget fair or a new burden on citizens? If you found this analysis useful, subscribe, turn on the bell, and share the video, because the truth needs to be heard first.